We're gonna play one or two selections. Ninja Sex Party just released a cover album, so we're gonna do one track from that. This song is called Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Ninja Sex Party just released Under the Covers Volume 4, and while listening to it, I was just like, damn, this band is weird.
I have decided to take a lover.
I see nothing wrong with that, I just mean how NSP evolved to be everything I want in a band. What started as a very 2011 internet humor comedy group somehow grew musically to let their inspirations show on their sleeves.
I'm not absorbing anything, smile and nod.
With the help of Twerp, Ninja Sex Party went from this fun thing I hyper-fixated on to, oh shit, this is gonna be my whole personality now, isn't it? Damn it.
No minions?
This really started with Under the Covers. I remember when Danny turned covering The Last Unicorn into a full album to just something they do from time to time. And I really feel like I sped past the cover album last we spoke, so this time I'm sparing no cuts. This is every NSP cover I enjoy over the originals. The first Under the Covers album might actually be the hardest to pick one specific song without just saying, the album, the whole album. I joked about Take On Me last time, but you have to understand it was all out of love. You really had to be there in the mid to late 2010s. Take On Me had a moment. I don't even think Second Life is the right phrase to use. This shit was everywhere. NSP covered it, it was in Ready Player One, this happened. That funny meme band covered it. You know the band that goes... The first Under the Covers album was something special. This is something I had on repeat back in high school. The second one too, but I knew this track listing backwards, man. Everybody Wants to Rule the World is one I connect with more being an NSP song over the original. I could probably say that about a lot of these, but maybe if I was older, I wouldn't. But sadly, I'm not old and sad. Just the last part.
That's crazy. Especially since, who cares?
The Last Unicorn is also an enormous contender for sure. Dog, Danny spoke about loving this book and movie growing up, and, The Last Unicorn is best enjoyed for people who really want to get into fantasy but are kind of intimidated by it. The whole story is tongue-in-cheek with fantasy tropes while not feeling like it's being cynical about it. Most modern shit does this, and it's obnoxious. Like, yes, Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool cosplay. I know he's gonna do a superhero landing. It's a superhero movie. I paid the ticket. I don't need your fucking sass. Even growing up with this movie and song, there's something about Dan's voice that makes this shit feel bigger. It's somehow more cinematic than the one used for the movie. This song is perfect for me. I definitely love The Last Unicorn more than the original version. Anyway, I'm gonna choose... I don't have much reasoning for why I picked this cover over the others. I'm gonna try my best to pick these without saying, I was 16 when I heard these, and I connect with over-the-top 80s emo shit. But again, like The Last Unicorn, I knew who Pink Floyd was, but I think for my taste, the Guitar Bros plus Brian's piano makes this song feel much more intimate than the original. After this version came out, I really can't listen to the Pink Floyd version. It feels... too much. Which is weird as fuck to say about Wish You Were Here. Like, how do you get more stripped down than this? Hey! If I'm gonna talk about songs NSP covered, I think it's fitting to highlight some NSP covers made by other people. First one is Karen Connolly's cover of Attitude City, mostly because I love Karen's music and this is how I discovered them. Everything Karen does is tinged with a handcrafted fun. Their cover of Body Image is a big example of that, but I'm not talking about Twerp, am I? Can't wait for the new album, got that pre-order. Once I have it, I can shove it in between Strawberries and Creams and Attitude City to confuse the locals. Hey, you guys, when I made that last NSP video and I joked about Weezer being the originators of the song Africa, and then you all corrected me in the comments, do you think I'm fucking stupid? Do you think I'm dumb?
That was being funny, not to me!
Anyway, Under the Covers Volume 2 is an easy one. It's not even up for debate. I'm not saying it's bad. This album's production sounds great, and the song choices are spot on perfect. Honestly, this is my favorite track listing of songs out of all four so far. The inclusion of at least one Rush song really indoctrinated me into Dan's cult of telling everybody I know that Rush is the greatest band of all time.
Oh, God, there is no fucking drummer better than Neil Peart!
It ain't easy being cheesy.
Limelight in particular is good. Don't Lose My Number is a song my best friend Tyler and me would yell in the hallways while walking to class. I absolutely do not have enough time to explain how much I love Peter Gabriel as a whole. Can you tell I like Genesis? If this video was just about the songs of the albums I like best, this album would still be the easiest to pick. I fucking love In Your Eyes. I don't care what version it is. I don't care if it's Peter Gabriel, NSP, that live version with... nah, I can't pronounce that. I feel like saying that song from Say Anything thing makes me emotional is probably up there with one of the corniest things I've said out loud. Like, if this boombox scene in the movie was me, it would be me blasting the song from the boombox and me in the window. But I feel like that's the point. In Your Eyes is great no matter what version it is. But like I said, my choice for the song I prefer versus the original is so easy with Under the Covers too, because there is no song with a greater improvement than
It was the heat of the moment.
This is such a personal song opinion, but get off my back. I don't go to Buc-ee's and tell you how to do your job. Make your own NSP video. Mine has a Ross comment on it, so my opinion's better than yours. What the hell am I even talking about? Oh, right. The original version of Heat of the Moment somehow has every 80s trope that I absolutely hate. Why were those 2-minute song fade-outs so popular? What a fucking cop-out. This is one of those 80s songs anyone could have made. Like, oh yeah, Heat of the Moment. That's a Journey song, right? I love Chicago. I found this song on vinyl a few years ago, like, maybe listening to it like a giant fucking hipster will make me enjoy it. Maybe the rest of the album is better. Nope, man, fuck Asia. Now the NSP version fucking rips. Especially how high energy the music video is. Pour Some Sugar on Me is like that too. I'm not really much into Def Leppard, so when NSP covered it for this album and just sped it up a little bit, perfect. Chef's kiss. No notes. I love when their cover songs videos are just them performing it live. Twerp did their fucking jobs with this one. This is a song so perfect for Danny's voice. And this is all without bringing up the ending. The trope of songs fading out is the easiest way to get yourself a skip on my listening queue. Like, why would you ruin your song's energy like that? Not here though. Danny's got the right idea. You either end large or you don't deserve to finish at all. Probably could have worded that better. I got a question for you. Is this cheating?
When I look up at the sky, what meets my eye?
Like, sure. I know Starlight Brigade is technically a twerp song, but they performed it at the live show last March, so I guess it counts. Look, NSP agrees. It counts. Anyway, First Day Lions. Anyone else go through a phase of finding any NSP content to the point that they just had a playlist of NSP covers? Yep, that's how I found this one. Although I will say what a highlight this cover was. Starlight Brigade is tied with Danny Don't You Know for being a borderline fan anthem. At least in my eyes. Like I said with The Last Unicorn, I love NSP songs that are fantasy themed. It's definitely something they've done more often, and I'm totally here for it. Starlight Brigade is about going into space and fighting evil, but it's actually just set dressing for talking about following your dreams no matter the risks and no matter what others say to deter you. Fuck yeah. And the way this cover strips the big feel of twerp down and still keeps that fuck yeah vibe of the original, hell yeah. Honorable mention to this cover by Shelby Mary. I love going into the full opposite direction. Make it sound orchestral. Why not? If anyone's gonna do it and work, it might as well be Starlight Brigade. Would you hate me if I picked Photograph? I'm not nearly as passionate in reasoning with this one. The original version of Photograph is great, but like I said before, Def Leppard is more of my bestie Tyler's thing. I really have no emotional connection to any of these songs, and honestly, I could say that about all of these songs on Under the Covers 3. I remember this came out and I thought, well, that's the end of the trilogy. The Starbomb fan of me should have known better. I didn't really have that wish you were here moment where I really connected to the track listing for this one. Like, Don't Fear the Reaper is the best these albums get to a final track vibe-wise. And We Built This City is definitely better than the original just for Twerp's backing and the arrangement, but who cares? I'm not gonna lie, I was at the tail end of my senior year when this album released, and like I alluded to with the video on Cool Patrol, my dad died the day that album released, and then a week later I started senior year of high school, and then everything just kind of blacks out after that. Grief is a hell of a drug, man. There are years of my life I couldn't point out in a police lineup. I'm sure I heard it at the time, and I definitely listen to Under the Covers 3 more than I do the rest of them at times, but I feel like that just might be me making up for lost time. Safety Dance is on this album, so that's cool. My dad's still dead.
I didn't live through the horrors of war only to lose Nina.
Anyway, Photograph, NSP cover, yay. Def Leppard original, boo. I could have picked anything from this album, and this video could have ended on a depressing note a few months ago, but now we have to take a look at... Nah, hold on. We have one more cover to look at, and obviously it's gotta be...
Hey boys and girls,
This ninja science lessons go rock your world.
Close your eyes and travel back in time with me and Ninja Brian. It's gonna blow your mind to shit.
I don't know what other NSP song would be better to cover than Dinosaur Laser Fight. This song was their Danny Don't You Know before Danny Don't You Know, just, you know, without all the inspirational themes behind it. I don't know, maybe for you. I fuck with this hard. I especially love the cover Emma Noodle did. I do love me a ukulele bedroom cover when I hear it. And she has this fun, clumsy quality to the cover that really makes this song...
Sorry again?
Man, if you're gonna cover an NSP song and you're not gonna be silly about it, why even bother? Fuck yeah. Honorable mention to Jonathan Young's cover. He's in the group of YouTube cover artists I listened to death as a teenager and, you know, still right now. The day people like Jonathan Young, Caleb Hiles, Emily, and Nate hang up their jerseys is the day the internet gets just a little sadder. Anyway, as I was saying, we really have to talk about...
Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur.
Man, y'all are not gonna like this one.
I apologize for nothing. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I laugh.
Alright, Beatles fans, cover your ears. This shit fucking rips. I love this one. Remember when I said Don't Fear the Reaper was the best ending track? I lied. She's stupid. Don't listen to her. Paul McCartney, who? The Beatles are all just Ninja Brian going really fast. In all fairness, this album is way too early to declare which cover is my favorite, but that's not what this video is about. Power of Love is awesome, but Back to the Future is in my top 5 favorite movies. Invisible Touch is amazing, but I don't know if you've heard, but I really like Genesis. Have you not been paying attention? There's no Rush cover for this one. That's kinda gay. Volume 1 had 2 of them. You couldn't give it one. I'm trying to make a playlist here. I played the Walk the Dinosaur cover and my uncle could have killed me. He does not like that song. Honestly, the only reasoning I have for this is that acoustic tour from a few years back. That was my first ever concert, and that sounds like I'm a super fan, and I am. But don't get it twisted, I just grew up poor. Remember, not old and sad, just sad.
Who cares?
I will say I am glad this was my first concert. I want my first to be special, or, you know, something worded better. I did miss not having twerp there, but the Guitar Brothers made this feel so much more personal. Also, Danny Don't You Know is emotional anytime it's played live, just a heads up. Example, here's March's last show. They ended the show with Hey Jude, and there was such a strong kumbaya togetherness fan moment that felt super special. When Under the Covers 4 was announced and I saw the song was on it, it felt like everything was able to be okay, even if everything around me feels like it's falling apart. It's honestly the best part about being a Ninja Sex Party fan. Like I said at the start, NSP's evolution from being a silly band I hyperfixated on in high school to something that genuinely helps me get through my day. It's always funny when I say that and for it to genuinely be true. And I'm not even talking about like, welcome to my parents' house.
Mom buys pizza rolls for me. Can you believe this shit is free?
But god damn it, if my NSP on Conan video is any indicator, I'm definitely not the only one who feels this way about NSP. Don't lie, I know you. I know you've latched on to NSP just as I did. And if that other part connects with you, I'm sorry. All I can say is I hope you tuned that mess out to an amazing cover of In Your Eyes, or Danny Don't You Know, or Wish You Were Here. I hope the music reminds you that this world you've created for yourself can be fun and exciting and kind. I hope that your world is kind.
Home again.
Oh, and not to spoil the sweet moment we just had, but the best cover of any NSP original song is Weezer's Africa. Get fucked, comment section. I'm fucking smart as shit. Fucking, I'm the video game boy. I'm the one who wins.